All right, I think I'm ready to go here. It's one of those days where we had player illnesses, so we're not playing D&D today, live on the table like we normally do on Sundays from New Zealand. We are instead playing Paint the Fat Dragon Tiles game. So I'm going to work on some of my backlog of cavern tiles. There's one, some done ones, just to give us something to shoot for. And we'll drink a little bit of Sunday beer, bask in the warmth of the house. Paint these tiles. Right. I should get some paints sorted. For that, I'll be using my dark sea blue just for this water, and I should get, what's azul? Let's just, another dark sea blue. I got two of them. Okay, that's, I don't know which one is older. They both feel the exact same weight. I should get the scale. Let's see which one's older. I bet this one's, huh. Didn't know I had so many dark sea blues. Okay, and that, we're going to go up to, from there we'll go to it's medium gray. Even that's kind of, there's three, I just want to get three of those. Shouldn't that maybe like gray? And anyways, yeah, we'll do that too. Then we'll do these tiles, and maybe we'll use some Baylor Brown and some tau than before, and maybe a little bit of sky gray, too light, silver gray perhaps. Yeah, this is just floor tiles, floor pie. All right. Oh, always nice to, yeah, move through tiles. We'll do that. Put that there. Wet palette kind of sorted. Do some shaking. Then we'll just paint that water. And then I'll move on to the other tiles. Some examples of what we're doing. Shake, shake, shake. While we're shaking, we can also shout out our home campaign based on Little Greyhawk. Oh, I need to get a, yeah, I still haven't got a vortex shaker. We're gonna come at you from New Zealand, so it is Sunday afternoon here. In the middle of winter, but you wouldn't really note it. Notice that, know that. It's sunny today, some rain showers. It's quite warm for winter in New Zealand. Strangely. Okay. Vortex shaker, gotta get one. So I'm gonna go like this. That sea blue there. I only got one water towel right now to do. I'm gonna go a little bit, okay. So gray blue, and then to that. Like gray blue on there. I don't know what color that is. Gray blue, all right. And we'll try this. This is medium gray. Those three colors. We'll see how they do. I'm gonna mix them up a bit using probably not one of the better brushes. Well, no, I should use a fine brush. This brush here. Hey, Diadems! Wow, it is that time again, Diadems. Wow, 20 months. 20 months. 20 months. Thank you so much. We had only 3 out of 5 players today because 2 overseas, and then one of those players got sick, so we had 2 players this morning, so we're not playing D&D on the table today. I thought instead, everyone's, you know, might as well take the time to paint some tiles, since I have a backlog of cavern tiles. So just gonna do that for a bit. little while. So, thanks for being here, Diadems. Mixing some paint up here. That's a good one. Oh, mixing some paint for some this water tile. That's a nice. I gotta remember those that paint scheme actually. This one, this one, this one. Remember that paint scheme. How are you, my man? I can just use this paintbrush. This one, I believe. Yep. There's the dark sea blue I like. We're gonna have a 2-year-old someday. Items. I can say that. I should get I'm gonna go get a hairdryer real fast so I can hairdryer tiles. I will be right back. I'm back again. My hairdryer. Oh, my hairdryer. The ladies of the house, it's their hairdryer. But I do use it for a hobby and quick hairdryer. I'm going to quickly second coat this. We good? One more hair dryer. That was just a test tile. This this single straight water thing. Now I'm gonna What's up here? Oh, it says my stream is unstable. Is it coming through okay out there? Radio land? Okay. If I had lots of water tiles, I wouldn't have to do all this hair drying, but I've got one to test, so. Anyway, it's certainly not I'm not blending this stuff well, but that's all right. Yeah. It looks pretty hokey, but that's okay. That's because I wet blended, I think, the other stuff. I wet blend this last stuff here. Yeah, I think wet blending is the key. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not going to worry about that one little tile there. Maybe I will kind of wet blend some more of this stuff. Then lastly, I gotta go back to this stuff. Right, so I'm gonna stop there with that. I don't want to get into a system where I've got to do all that much blending for every single tile, but there's a water tile. It doesn't fit well with that one. It's different colors, but I'm not going to over worry that. And once I nail polish that, it'll all be fine. Okay, so there's just that little bit of water testing for that tile. Now we're just going to go into tile painting. I will. Use that guy. I got some more colors here to put down. I should be watching some MSP3K while I do this. Right. I'm going to put down these colors for tiles. Yeah, I should wet blend that. That's what I've got to do in the future. Okay. Well, we're out. So I'm doing some Baylor Brown for tile tops. Some silver gray. And some towelite ochre. Guess I gotta dig out. I'd like to get my next bottle of paint to come out so I can then ditch this Citadel bottle, which is a hunk of shit. Seriously. It's gonna go right with this one. And like this. Single one like that, right? I'm gonna actually brush that, you know. Let me get some tiles up here. Those guys. Batches of 4. So I put this one. Batches of 4. I need to get Mana on here for a meeting. We get a bunch of tiles done and it's not terribly late. I don't think I can do that. We want to sell the torture equipment I have. Still to do. Let's just do this whole tile, this one. Next color. A bit of white. Maybe I need, I don't know, some different colors on this stuff. Wait, let's do a big white one on this side. I try to take too much time with tiles here. Let's like stuff it up. Perimeter first, and then smash stuff around the inside. Using too much paint? Certainly. Do I care too much? Not really. Just B. Okay, now some tau. I'll move on to my next 4. Yeah, get through a bunch today. Tau. We'll do this whole one on this side. I'll do a little bit on this one. Right there. Boop. There. There's 4 that can now sit. Dry. Another 4. So I'm painting down here. Yeah, I probably see. Yeah. Here. All right. Okay. Okay. Welcome, viewers. This is not our normal New Zealand Sunday stream. Normally we're playing D&D around the table in our Bissell-based campaign in the world of Greyhawk. However, 6 players today, so we're doing some much-needed tile painting. That's right, the sounds get that. Fat Dragon Games, Cavern Tiles. Just to kind of get these suckers more of it done. Got a mini pile of shame. I don't know if you can really call it tiles though. It's a shame. I'm sure some people do. Not for fun. This one we'll just do a whole fucking towel. Be good to get these tiles out of the way. I'll probably print cavern tiles all week as well. And then on the weekend I'll get back to my Gamescape 3D castle I'm doing. I don't have any images of. This is a Gamescape 3D Ruined Citadel. So it's that same designer. It's not a Ruined Citadel. It's a functioning keep. Really cool one. So once I start getting that put together, I'll start showing it off even before I paint it. Yeah, there's that tile. I'm going to go back to put a little blobs of Baylor on there, I guess. Some Baylor in places. This whole thing here can be in Baylor. Anyone out there wants to chat about tabletop role-playing games? Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, D&D, 1st, 2nd, and 5th. What are the ones from long ago that I used to play when I was a lad? Tell us about your current games. If you got minis or terrain you're a painter of, you can post them in the Discord, and we will ooh and excuse me, ooh and awe over them in a constructive way online. I can show them on the stream. So if you want to get on that Discord and show off your stuff, there's the link for that. This one's gonna be little dots of stuff. This one will be either optionless. I was gonna play Baldur's Gate today, but this is much more constructive. Tile or mini painting. I have to say, I'm not a video game player. I have it, played it, not a lot, not any good, not out of Act 1. Alright, I don't think I'm out of Act 1. No, I know I'm out of Act 1. I don't even know what the acts are. Alright, now some white, or some silver gray, I think it is. What do we got? Our colors are silver gray, Baylor brown, and Talat ochre on this setup. Oh, yeah. And this one still. My little splotches one. This one is all just splotches. Is this the... Yeah, this is the last color, so I'll get that in there. So, coming at you live from New Zealand. No, I don't sound like it, but that's where I've been living for the last 12 years, and where we've been playing D&D as well. in that time. Although, I was lucky enough to go to GaryCon this year, so it's good. Okay, there's another set of 4. You can't see them, but they're over there. Three more sets of 4. I'll do this and I'll set those off. Yeah, got to Agrax Earthshade them. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's keep painting. Push these guys out of the way a bit. Get those guys up there. Give me some more room for painting. I got white on my brush. I'm just going to go with it. And yeah. Try not to think too much when painting tiles. It just makes it take longer. So you just kind of randomly. Not randomly though, because we know it's not random when you make choices like that. But semi-randomly. Plunk stuff down. Example, I kind of start something and I kind of see a little pattern to make. I might kind of do something like that. Just for fun. Like that, I'm going to do all those white things. Huh. I keep saying unstable stream. I'm curious about. Average bitrate is too high. One of my it tells you my stream is unstable. Is it really unstable? Okay, yes. Now it says stable. In the past, perhaps it's. No, it says average stream bitrate too high. That means unstable events. Okay, no. Okay, well, yeah, none right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But thanks for being here. We are painting tiles today in New Zealand. Today is normally our Greyhawk based live on the table with our terrain and miniatures and all the stuff we paint on this channel. But too many sick players today and some players overseas. And so we are going back to our fallback position of painting tiles. So hang out, paint some tiles, drink a Sunday beer. If you want to talk about our campaign or tabletop role-playing games, primarily D&D, but also Call of Cthulhu, Pathfinder, which is D&D, etc. Tell me about your campaign. Go on to the Discord and show off your minis. All those things are possible. After I get done painting these tiles, I'm probably going to try one of my gibbets. I could quickly do, maybe I'll quickly do some stalks I have too. Maybe this, I paint this tranche of tiles really fast. Paint some more cavern walls this week. Print. Sorry. Perhaps also paint. There we go. We're going to leave that like that. Going to finish off these 4 tiles. I'll leave that one as is. Allied ochre or some Baylor brown on these guys. If you want to talk, chat rather, it's fine. Sit back, listen to the tabletop audio. That mad genius. Listen to the sounds of tabletop audio. Online D&D players owe this guy their life. Gal, don't know. All I know is what a service. Person provides all of this. That's Baylor. Now I'm gonna put a towel. Allied ochre. I'm just gonna pull this one right back in front of me. Just do this stuff. Maybe I'll do this whole thing over here. Why not, huh? I don't know what this soundtrack is right here, but it's horrifying sounding. There's those two guys. I'll do some towel on this one right here. That. Yeah, might do some a little bit of this medium gray I have, right? Yeah, sorry, my arm. It's right there. I might this set of stocks, paint it medium gray, along with some tile pieces. Okay, let's just keep carrying on. I'm gonna paint half this, and then or rather I'll paint everything but the thing I'm holding. And I'll let it dry while I'm doing this stuff. I'll paint the other half. This is a set of stocks from it's bad company. But the other ones I did my gibbets as well. And as seen on Lord Gusimba's channel, and is painted by Build a Master Crafter. Got the metal pieces left to do. Easy enough. Hawk. Which is... That's my new fake swear word, Hawk. It's a town that wrote a Greyhawk. Okay, put that aside and take some of this stuff and I'll leave it right there. Do a little bit like that. Little brown nubbins. I gotta do more of that. This is a horrible sounding soundtrack. God. Like death. Hey. Right. Okay. More tiles. Then I'll hair dryer them, probably, and then I'll wash them in Agrex Earthshade, and then hair dryer them again so I can dry brush them before the day's over. I don't know. I'm running out of space. Here's 4 more tiles. And I have another 4, 8, 12, 16. And I've done 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Not even halfway. That's alright. It's Tile Painting Sunday. I've decreed it. Therefore, it's true. Alright. Look around, these guys. Look around. Yeah. Nothing to do but keep painting the tiles. Nothing to do. Not there to talk to, so I'll keep painting the tiles. But I do have to... I can put some somewhere. Okay, well, I'll get rid of my nice tiles that are way done. And yeah, I'll put this up here. Get them out of the way so I can scooch them together so I can get some more up there. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That over there. Yep. Okay. We're good. We're good. Do you think I'll go with some? Gotta paint some wall tiles. Print. Keep saying paint, but I mean print. Print and paint. That's how things go. Took some time this morning since we're not playing to update the stream images. Next time we have our Greyhawk stream, our player kind of backstory images, stats images will be up to date, except perhaps, well, I gotta get Mitzi's character sheet because I believe the human behind that character sheet, I believe they leveled up. I'll be looking for that. These Fat Dragon cavern tiles are a lot more, have much more topographic relief to them than the open lock ones I used to use. But gosh, I like the Fat Dragon system. I mean, I'd say one thing about Fat Dragon tiles, system, cartoony is too strong a word, but they are kind of, well, they're definitely old. They're old school. That's a better way to put it. In terms of their look, which is fun. Sorry. Guess I'm just gonna do that right there. Okay, let's look in what tile can I do. I'm just gonna do 2 big squares on this one, if I remember. And last one of this towel pass. Gosh, maybe I'll try to do that. For fun. Still on Tau, still on Tau. Not this one. Oof. Down the crevice. Not the best. Hope the rest of you are having a good time playing D&D today. Or another tabletop role-playing game, I guess, with your friends. Even if it's not Sunday afternoon where you are. There's that. I was going to check something out. I forgot what I was going to do. But, again, glad you're all here. If you want to connect in different ways, I post on... Oh, did I put Instagram up there yet? I do not. Need to get my Insta up there. But those are some of the channels I put D&D stuff on. We stream twice a week. New Zealand Sundays today, and New Zealand Wednesday nights. The times that we stream. Okay. Let that dry some more. Here we got a little bit of towel, but not a whole lot left anymore. It's okay. Always put more towel down. Towel down. Not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna use wider brow for that. I'll do kind of a central one here. That. Scottish Jeff, hey Jeff, how are you? Thanks for the sub. You didn't have to do that. I'm doing well today. 2 of my players are overseas, and so we were 3 out of 5, and then 1 got sick, so we're 2 out of 5. So it's kind of like, hell, let's just call it. And instead, I'll spend the day doing some stuff, doing just my own thing around the house because the girls are gone. And I thought I'll paint them cavern tiles. So we're painting cavern tiles today. And glad you could stop by. And the last Shadow Dark you played with, the Superior Adventurers Guild crew, that went okay, I understand. Everyone returned. Everyone survived. I'm also painting little things on the slide here, little bits and bobs. That guy's done. You stop by, man. Yeah, paint some cavern tiles today. That's only 2. What? Maybe that's a one more outing than I. There was a an outing that I was gonna play, but everyone showed up, so I didn't play, which was totally fine. And I thought everyone got back, so maybe that might have been 2 weeks ago. But right, okay. Oh, the last time I played, that's what happened to us as well, because we got lost, right? And so we took so long. But then, of course, we got annihilated. But and those of you who are trying to get back, including Roger, you guys ran out of torches. And just whenever Dave did just a 50-50 roll to see if you would make it back. And you didn't. Which is always a bummer. Always a bummer. Oh, Belch! Oh no, Carnage is... Oh. Belch died. No way. That's too bad. Well, yeah, both Belch and Roger, two of our long-standing characters. Ah, too bad. Sorry about that. What are you doing on this Saturday night? For you. It's kind of late. Ghost of Roger showed up at the end to give the starting priest a clue where to find a cash retort. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. Ghost of Roger. Another big one like that. Ghost of Roger, just hanging here for time being, chilling some nasty humidity at 10:30 at night. Like, okay, it's summertime back there. I've never really spent much time in New England at all. One of my long story about my half brother, he was from Providence, and we went up there one year to visit him. He was a firefighter. I think it was Providence. There's a Dave, let me be the ghost. Oh, you only say one sentence. Nice. Oh, that's good. Dave's a great DM. That's a good way to run that. Jeff, do you know where Pawtucket is? My brother died, so I'd say that's where. That's why I speak in the past tense. He lived in Pawtucket. Probably not, because I know New England's a big place. Pawtucket, that's it, Rhode Island, yeah, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. That's where my brother was from. One second, I'm going to show you something. This is a Pawtucket Paw Sox baseball cap. I guarantee it's the only one in New Zealand. Hey, Grayleg, yes, it's not Wednesday evening. Two of our players are still overseas. Andy's in the UK. He had a family kind of emergency that he's been gone for a couple weeks. He'll be back next weekend. Trish, who plays Ravine, she's in the US on holiday. She's been there. It's a long planned thing. And so we just had what's the title? But exactly. Alex is sick. She got sick. So we were down to this Leo and Sam. Two guys playing 5 characters is not gonna. Let's just pause and we will pick up next week. So I decided I'm home by myself because the girls are out doing various things. I'll paint some tiles. I have a backlog of cavern tiles. Those cavern tiles I'm painting. But Grady, are you still in Raro? I was just gonna say. Yeah, Pawtucket Paw Sox. They're a farm team for the Red Sox. But yeah, so I have a Pawtucket. Put that on. Now it's kind of tight. A Pawtucket Paw Sox baseball cap. Oh. Yeah. We'll see you soon. And we're playing Pathfinder this Thursday, right? I'm the only person in New Zealand with this hat. I know I am. One more time. 4 more tiles. Leaving them out like a dealer, like a card dealer. Rightio. I'm gonna get myself another beer. It's 2:30 on a Sunday afternoon. I deserve it. I'll be right back. Yeah, beers, beers, beers. These are normally my Sunday D&D beers, but I might as well just drink them while I'm painting tiles. Jeff, that guy who was just on the Gray League, he actually is the person behind the Gray League YouTube channel. Lots of cool content on Greyhawk, and lots of regional studies, like 25-minute, half-hour videos on there it is right there. Good, this came up. That link that just came up, that is Gray League's link to his YouTube channel. Lots of great Greyhawk content. So cool thing to listen to and watch. Actually, you got to watch it because it's videos. You don't have to watch it, but you know. And I think so. The Gray League is right now in Rarotonga, which is the Cook Islands, which is about a 4.5-hour plane flight from here. It's a holiday destination, so he's on holiday over there. It's the Gray League works as a secondary schools here, and it's currently school holidays. So in New Zealand, secondary school, that means like intermediate and high school. You have kind of year-round school here, so they go to school for 10 weeks, and then 2-week holiday, then 10 weeks, and then 2-week holidays, then 10 weeks and 2-week holidays. And summer holidays are about 5 weeks. Those are Christmas time, of course, here. So right now it's just, tomorrow starts 2 weeks of school holidays for all primary and secondary school kids. Yeah. My daughter's old enough though, she can just hang out at home on her own. Gonna add some more towelite ochre to this paint. I don't know if I should add some different kinds. That's kind of a brownie brown. I might go off the towelite ochre and just add some cavalry brown. Maybe some cavalry brown. So that's, I've got burnt umber. Maybe I'll try some burnt umber. See what that looks like. Take this up. I don't think I've used it yet before. .3 at night, still humid. So yeah, thanks for joining us, folks. It's midday Sunday, actually not midday, 2:30 in the afternoon on a New Zealand Sunday. Normally we are playing D&D around the table, this time with our minis and our terrain. We have some sick players today though, so we're going to paint tiles. Yeah. I wish I was doing both. No. Hey, Minor Illusion, how you doing? We normally, I was just saying that, but Minor Illusion plays a D&D game. Pretty cool stuff. Go check him out if you would. Give him a follow. Follows are free. I'm not mixing a drink because I'm drinking beer. It's Sunday afternoon. Normally playing D&D right now. But you're welcome. But we have too many. We have some players sick. And so I thought I'd take the time to do some tile painting. Gosh, that's a weird I'm looking at this tile and some under extrusion on it right there. That's crazy. Looks like to me. So I'm good. I'm not sick. Just that one. Yeah, okay. Huh. Just got some weird print things going on here. Nothing to worry about. You're very welcome. Yeah, got some friends online. I'm gonna keep painting tiles. And after I paint these tiles, I'm then gonna probably still paint and probably go on to, I have 2 of these gibbets. So this guy's probably ready to go. I think I painted, yeah. So a pretty cool, I forget the maker of these. I printed on my filament printer. It took some doing to get it sorted. But in the end it turned out okay. And I actually made the cages slightly bigger than they're supposed to be, so I could put minis in there. So I can. This pops out. Well, this does pop out like that. And I cut the cage so I can pop the cage door off like that, and then put a mini in there. So I carefully, is this pressure fit? Put that cage back on, and it's going to be hidden in there. Anyway, there's the gibbet. Hey, thank you. You get these tiles are all Fat Dragon Games, my normal tile maker. Really, I could look up who made those gibbets, but I can't remember exactly. Two resubs today. Scottish Jeff and Diadems. It's a banner day. Right, I'm just gonna keep painting these tiles till I get them all done. Then I'm gonna go back from start to finish and wash them in Agrax. Yeah. We're good, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna finish off the towelite ochre. It's pretty much finished. Yeah. Go back to Baylor Brown. Get a big tranche of Baylor here. So Minor Illusion, how is your campaign going? If you have time to text it. I was away this last week for work stuff in country, but so I didn't catch anybody's streams the last kind of like week or 10 days at least. I'll be back on Wednesday night painting again. Because I'm painting tiles now, I can paint something more exciting on that day. I also have a lot of minis to do. I need some mountain. I need some terrain that works as mountains. But of course, that would to print actual mountains and like trails between in a mountain pass kind of stuff. Wow, that'd take some serious print time. He adopted a cat just over a week of the Humane Society. So she's 3 to 4 year black and white. A little bit nice. I grew up with cats. I haven't had one for a long time. Well, no. Yeah, I haven't had one for a long time. My daughter's allergic, which makes it kind of not easy to have cats. Not deathly allergic, but allergic enough. And, but there's apparently this kind of like shot regime, medical regime you can give kids, you know, like, I don't know, a year of shots or something like that. Of course, they gotta agree to it. To make them not allergic anymore. Because some of our friends did that. Something like $5,000. I was like, oh my God, that's a lot. But also, there's a kind of cat that's got hair and not fur. And we were gonna get one of those. And I forget what they're called. Something, I don't know. They got big ears and they got hair, not fur. But you can bet those are expensive too, just because of that reason. So, Minor Illusion, you haven't played for 5 months. Maybe that's why I haven't seen you around. 5 months is a long time. So it'd be nice to see a cat. I grew up with cats. Haven't had one for so long. We have a dog who, whenever he sees a cat when we're going on walks, just loses his friggin' mind. We'll have to introduce him to a kitten. Make sure he doesn't eat the kitten. I don't think he'd know what to do if he ever got a cat, frankly. Well, good to see you're still hanging out here amongst the D&D players, Minor Illusion, if you haven't played yourself for that long. So, graduations, kids, I assume. Minor Illusion, Scottish Jeff and I played together at Gary Con. And, well, I don't know if we played any official. We played some pickup games together for certain. Did we? I can't remember now. I don't know if we were in any scheduled games together. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what cats do when you first get them right, hiding all down to the furniture in the dining room. Yeah. No, I remember that kind of. Yeah, I remember that kind of stuff. Eventually, obviously, she'll get used to everybody and get used to her new digs. Yeah, I forgot about that kind of stuff. Gotta put a box with a cardboard box with a towel in it in the closet for them to sleep in. Well, that's when they're having kittens or something like that. Yeah, I remember that. Like I said, we grew up with cats. I grew up with cats, and so. I'm gonna try some of this burnt umber. See what this is like. Burnt umber looks like brown to me. I've had a cat about since 3. Mr. Biggins, Path Intimate 16. That is old for Mr. Biggins. That is old for a cat, isn't it? We'll say. Mr. Biggins. Dude, when did other cat 21? Dude, what are you, a cat whisperer? How do you have cats that are that old? And I'm trying to remember when Austin Powers came out. So obviously, I'm assuming you named your cat after you saw Austin Powers. Mr. Biggins, I mean. Isn't that the Austin Powers cat? Funny. Hmm. 21? I'm a serious cat whisperer. Oliver. Okay. Okay. Oliver Biggins. Funny. Exactly. Close to Baggins. So much to my shame amongst D&D friends, I've still never been to Hobbiton here in New Zealand, even though it's a 2.5-hour drive from my house. I gotta freaking go. But yeah, so in this a town here called Matamata, and that is the area that was served as the Shire for the Lord of the Rings movies. And of course, they preserved some of the set, the original set, so you can go in like Bilbo's house and whatnot. You can go wander around Bilbo's house and the Green Dragon Inn, which of course is but I have not done that. My wife's done it a couple times. So one of these days, I've got to go there soon. I've got to go to Hobbiton. They actually have a run there. They have some fun runs once a year in March. They have the 11st, which is an 11.1K run, and they have the Halfling Marathon, which as a marathon, it's half marathon, it's 21 point something K. And I didn't go this year, because I went to GaryCon, and it's the same week as GaryCon. But in 2025, I'm not going to GaryCon. I'm going in 2026. Already got it planned. But in 2025, I'll probably go run the Halfling Marathon, and maybe stay down there in Matamata, or wherever you stay, and go to the Green Dragon Inn, get my fill of ale. I have a 1E character, 11th level thief. Go Kai Cat. Wow. Okay. Hengioki. Okay. Oliver Biggins. Do you still play that 1E character in some campaign? And now I'm going to look up that really fast. In my Oriental Adventures book right behind me. I just bought the 2E Battle System box set online. In New Zealand, we don't have Amazon. I mean, of course we do have Amazon. But it's not based in New Zealand. So any Amazon purchase you make is an international purchase. That's what I mean when we don't have Amazon here. So it's usually not cost effective to buy on Amazon. It's really not fast. There's no like same day delivery, that kind of stuff. But there's an equivalent kind of. We have something called Trade Me, which is like Craigslist, and something called Mighty Ape, which is an equivalent to. Wow. 1E campaign. Never after playing 1E with Carlos. Well, I played 1E as a kid, of course. After playing 1E with Carlos at GaryCon, I now want to play in a 1E campaign. Adventures Hengoakai? What's it called? Races, there it is right there. Number page 12. There we go. Hengioki. However you say it. Are intelligent, shape-changing animals. Several subraces exist. Each a different type of animal. They are found throughout their oriental world, usually on the fringes of human settled land. Nice. You can be a carp. You can be a carp. Fox, hare, drake, dog, crane, crab, cat. Nice. Spirit folk. Wow. Ooh. We never played any Oriental Adventures. We might have. Maybe we used some of the classes. Some of these weapons. Maybe we used some of the weapons. I can't remember. Shukonu? That's like a freaking repeating. a crossbow with a magazine. And catcher Senqua. Gosh. Cool. Yeah, I definitely did de-allowed my friend Chet Mitten to an otter. That book does have. I was just looking at those weapons. My God, those are pretty cool. Okay, I think those 4 are done. How many more do I have here? Another 4, and then I usually print out tiles in sets of 4. Because a set of 4 floor tiles on my 3D printer takes 8 hours, which is a nice overnight job. So I've got 3 more sets of 4. I'm right out of room. But yeah, I'll keep doing these guys, and then we'll wash them in Agrax. What? Official artist? Oh my god. Hey Jeff, are you gonna do any of Jay's virtual GrowhawkCon this year as a player or as a DM? I'm probably gonna try to DM something, but I usually DM the overnight slots in Jay's GrowhawkCon, but it's really hard because it's not really hard for me, because for me it's like 6 o'clock at night. You already got your badge. Okay, I haven't got mine yet. I haven't been. It's just kind of hard for me because usually the people that play in my games overnight, they're seriously tired, and you can just tell it's like dragging. Yeah, so it's not super fun to DM for people who are just barely awake. So I don't know if I can get more people from this side of the world to play in Jay's Con, then yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I'm still almost what I gotta do. I just gotta sign up, and I figure out what to run and that kind of thing. But we'll probably do it. I already got your badge. I mean, it's not the kind of thing that runs out, so I can get my badge later. I remember that. I didn't get to play in that, but it had the coolest name of the Siege of Westkeep, right? That one. I keep trying to get my own, trying to maybe get my own Greyhawk players to do a Shadow Dart game, like on one of these off weekends, like this weekend. But I just haven't had the time to prep stuff. So hopefully, gonna run some Shadow Dark. Myself, we'll see. God, Dave is a busy friggin' guy. How does he do all that stuff? Shiv played in the Westkeep one. I think if it's some of those games, because if they're like your guys. Well, the Sunday games are my Monday, and I'm usually at work, so I can't do that. But definitely try to. Registration has just been for Jay's Con, but not like sign up for games yet. Yeah, I would love to. I can done a couple guild games, so certainly always on the lookout. Just my work schedule is super flexible, but yeah, sometimes I gotta be there. Curse. Yeah, I'll get another one. I missed. Yeah. Hopefully sort of Shadow Dark soon. I might stay home from work on this Friday. I'll look at Dave. Does Dave have any more Shadow Dark things posted up? I'll take a look. Gotta get some more Baylor in there. Okay, man. Thanks for that. I will. I almost certainly will. I just gotta figure out what to run. It'd be great. It'd be awesome to DM for you. I'd love it. Yeah, I'll probably do it. I met a lot of people at GaryCon, obviously, so maybe now people who know me might be more willing to sign up for a late night game. They know they're not going to get some total lunatic, hopefully. You ever play Baldur's Gate 3, Jeff? The video game, obviously. I thought I might do a bit of that today, too, on my solo D&D day, but I decided to paint these tiles instead. I might still play it later. Since it is school holidays for my teenager, tomorrow's Monday, but she doesn't have school for 2 weeks. She's going to a friend's house tonight where they're having a big party. Big party where the parents are there and whatnot, so it'll be fine. Like 20 people there, 20 teenagers. I really don't do video games either. That's why I'm just not very much. I didn't really do them when I was a kid either. You know, I was a D&D player, but not a. I mean, I played the earliest games in the '80s on the Apple IIe, like Castle Wolfenstein. Played that. My buddies had ColecoVision, so we played Donkey Kong. I don't think I really ever had my own console. ColecoVision, Nintendo 64. Yeah, I wasn't a big game player. But I bought Baldur's Gate. And it really is full-on 5e. It's a masterclass in 5e rules. But, gosh, the monsters know how to use shit to their advantage, I'll tell you. I keep getting destroyed. Yeah, so, not much of a player. Yeah, you're right. Back in the day, you had a joystick, right? So the Guild Superior crew are at a con? What con is that? That's cool. Those poor parents. I know. It's actually a mom. But she's cool, and it'll be good for the kids. Will have fun. The kids, they're 17. Really different in New Zealand, because here the drinking age is 18. So and in New Zealand, kids can drink in restaurants if their parents allow it and buy them the drinks. And of course, I guess some restaurants don't. So, my daughter has been able to drink in restaurants for a while, but she doesn't, and I don't. She's like, Dad, can I get a cocktail? I'm like, no, you can't get a fucking cocktail. But I know it is crazy, but, so it's just a really different world. And so, my wife and I are pretty much super open with Lily about drinking. And she's, had girls over here, like, for her birthday parties, and be pretty upfront. I'll say, yes, if the parents agree, we'll buy you some wine coolers, and you girls can, have some wine coolers and whatnot if you want, and if the parents agree. And as I tell Lily, I said, I'd rather have you learn about this stuff in the house with us around than wandering around out there in the city getting drunk in a park like I did when I was a kid or whatever, or God forbid in somebody's car, so tonight I said, so Lily, is there going to be alcohol? And she's like, I don't know. I'm sure some kids will bring alcohol. Will the older siblings will buy a bottle of vodka or something like that. I'm like, okay, just make friggin' smart decisions. Don't make smart decisions. And she was saying, she heard that some kids are going to be smoking cannabis beforehand they show up, and I was like, okay, again, make fucking smart decisions, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we figure. There's no point. And again, I'd really rather have her learn about this stuff. Not almost like in the comfort of her own home, but like with us around. So if something goes fucking sideways, you can deal with it. Instead of wandering around the neighborhood, at the park, in the back of a car, etc. Yeah. So she's off tonight at her friend's house. And the wife, Loki, she's out with her friends. And I'm home playing with my toys. Talking to my friends. Hopefully it does. And we're really open about that. If there's an F up, which of course there always is, talk about it, say, okay, all right, what happened? Okay, how did this happen? And, let's just learn from this and move on. Yes, there might be some negative repercussions, but, yeah, a lot different than when I was a kid. My parents were awesome, but my mom was always kind of, I talked to her, about in life, and she was always like, I just figured you knew what was going on, and everything was fine. I grew up in a small town, so all the parents knew each other, like 6,000 people, so all the parents knew each other. Yeah. Hanging out a dead end road near a reservoir. Parking lot. Yeah, exactly. So you've already had a few and you're driving around. Yeah, probably not the best. Probably better ways to learn how to do that kind of stuff. Jeff, did you ever see Officer and a Gentleman, a 1980s movie? Probably actually came out in 1980. Deborah Winger, Richard Gere. That movie ring a bell? That's the town I grew up in. That entire movie was filmed in my hometown. And like all the people in the town are extras in the movie. Not all, of course. My parents were not. I was not. But that little town is a long time ago. Yes, that's where I grew up. Like, totally where I grew up. I mean, the bar, Richard Gere gets in a karate fight outside a bar. The bar is called the Town Tavern, where I had my first legal drink. My cousin used to own that bar. Richard Gere's my parents' landlord was in the movie as just an extra, and he had a motorcycle that was parked in the garage that my parents in the house they rented. That's the motorcycle Richard Gere used to run around. Had in the movie. I used to play on that motorcycle in the garage. All kinds of little things like that. Funny. Yeah, Lou Gossett Jr. The military base in that movie is a state park. At the entrance of the Puget Sound to Seattle, there were 3 military bases that protected that entrance. And so the military base in that movie is this old state park, which has all kinds of bunkers and runarounds. And the Lou Gossett Jr. like karate scenes, fight scenes, is in the old blimp hangar, which was when I was a kid, you could go hang out in the blimp hangar. But when it was filmed and came out in 1980, you're a kid, no one cares about that. I mean, the kid, we just didn't pay much attention to the movie. It's just like, okay, whatever. It's an adult movie. It's not fucking Indiana Jones or E.T., which I think also probably came out that year. Painting space. Yeah, but I miss you guys at GaryCon in 25. But yeah, I just can't pull it off every single year. At least, but I've already got a savings account set up for 26. Actually, my work in 26, I can plan it so I think for work, go to Chicago around the same time as GaryCon. So I can get like a flight paid for, right? And to stay on after that. Oh, they're not doing virtual GaryCon? Yeah, you never know that kind of stuff. Gosh, it's all that whole movie, yeah. So the bunkers where they, it's like these underground tunnels and ammunition places and whatnot, where they do in that movie where they did not the training course, but the obstacle course kind of stuff. That was all. And the parade ground, that's all, we used to play that stuff all the time. And we used to play, whatever, Society for Creative Anachronism. We used to play swords and sorcery in those bunkers and tunnels. We'd get big, thick wooden dowels, like half-inch dowels, and wrap them in pipe insulation. And those would be our swords. Yeah. And my friend's older brother would beat the shit out of us. Yeah. Yes, SCA. Haven't been back to the hometown for at least 3 years, so I gotta go back. My mom visited a year and a half ago here, blah blah blah, but gotta go back. Totally running out of tile room here. See, so I don't think it was an official thing. I mean, when I was a kid, I don't. There might have been an official. I remember the older brothers of our group. They're the ones who did it, and so we did what they did. I don't know if I don't remember anything official, but it probably was. I was just maybe too young. In 1980, I was 10. So yeah, you know, the 15-year-olds, high school kids could just beat the shit out of you. So yeah, exactly. It was like LARPing with all that kind of stuff. Pretty much just beating the shit out of each other. So here, let me show you my field of tiles I have. This big all these tiles stacked up on my table here. I'm trying to paint around. Still have room on the table. There's a group here at my university that does essentially LARP combat. They do it on Thursday evenings. I know this because at the university there's a bar, and sometimes on Thursdays after work we'll go over and get a couple of beers. And then whenever we leave, like around 6 or 7, there's these guys out by the bar. And a couple months ago or a month ago, I was coming out, and there was a guy literally in full plate. He looked awesome. And they're going at it. It's like, I'm gonna talk to those guys and get into it. You got some Dwarven Forge too? I would love to buy Dwarven Forge, but as you know, it's expensive already, isn't it? But of course, it's expensive to buy in New Zealand dollars, which is about a New Zealand dollar is about 60 cents US. So that raises the price. And of course, it's off. Can't get it shipped here. If I get it shipped here, it's hugely expensive. So these are all Fat Dragon Games tiles I print out. But they're really good. I mean, they're really freaking good. It takes a long time. So 4 of these tiles take me 8 hours to print. Again, so I do them overnight. I'll set up print and go to bed. In the morning, I have new toys. God, Steven should know. You played in didn't you play in a not Steven Pocornery? Didn't you play in a Pocornery game this last year? Wow. Didn't you play with Pocornery at GaryCon? You got into one of his games, right? Or he's a mate of yours, so. Oh, sweet. Okay. See that big one there? This one there. Gosh, I'm doing a hunk of tiles tonight. This is like I'm doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24, 25. I'm doing like 30 some odd tiles. I let these stack up far too long. So with Grayly, the guy who does a YouTube channel on Greyhawk and whatnot, I'm starting up. Rather, he is DMing for me, me and at least one more of my friends, a Pathfinder 2e game that we're gonna play on Thursday nights, Greyhawk based. I think, yeah, and I think we're gonna stream it. I think he's gonna stream it, but it's Thursday night, so it'll be Friday. Well, Wednesday crack a dong for people. That's awesome. You're invited, man. How did you get to know Pocornery? What's the connection there? Sorry. Jack Hockenbrook from Oz. Oh, I don't know him, but my neck of the woods down here. Paint here. I don't know. Can do this whole top, this whole square. Issue with platinum badge holders. Let's go to this game, and they're only switching one. The game being the same. Okay. Awesome. That's cool. I think when I go to GaryCon in 26, I'm gonna get a gold badge. That's what you had, right? This last year. That's what you typically, or do you typically get that? Because I want to say, what, like the silver badge I had, maybe that's like $100. The gold badge is maybe double that, roughly. Does that sound right? Am I remembering correctly? And I thought, I'll hard to get. They'll sell it in 5 minutes. Okay. Gold was $250. Ugh. I want to say silver was 100, around $100 US. Now, mind you, you're almost doubling that in Kiwi dollars. It's not. I mean, it's not. It doesn't mean it costs twice as much because, of course, my salary in dollars is the number of Kiwi dollars I make is more than the number of US dollars I would make. Actual number, but whatever. But yeah, so 250 US is 400 New Zealand dollars, which is whoosh. But I think I'm gonna do it anyways. But they sold out in 5 minutes. That's all right. I'll go for it. I got into lots of great games, even with my singles. I got into Wiley game. I got into Von Moltke, Michael Mossbarger's game. I got into a one of his name, I can't remember right now. Castle Entertainment's games. And so yeah, I was happy with the game that got into with my silver badge, but man, I was on the button when they came out. Yeah, Wiley's game is good. Gold is 260 this year. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I'm gonna go 26. Unless I win the lottery between now and then. I have not yet listened to the latest Greycast, the one on the new map. New graphic map, but I will. I think I have it downloaded. It's an hour long, so I need to be doing something for an hour, like an hour-long run, where I can then listen to it. But I will. A field of tiles. Today's a good day to sit inside and paint tiles. I'm looking outside. Doesn't look so from my window, but it's gray. Sometimes sun pops out, but it's rainy. It's kind of cold. Not New England cold, but nonetheless. I'll be there as long as I can still get there. Awesome. You're gonna move to Wisconsin, Minnesota eventually? Why is that? Be closer to those things? You seem to pretty much have a good job and like your job, though, right? Carlos, that's your castle. Okay, cool, cool. Well, New Zealand's looking for people. Nah. It is fairly easy to immigrate here, but I think it's easier if you're under a certain age. Close to Mecca, Gary Con, indeed. Dude, how cool would that be? You just kind of go every year. It's like your home con. I'm gonna do a full square of this burnt umber. So I was there on after the con. I didn't leave until shoot Tuesday, I think. And so Monday I just chilled out. Everyone had to take off because of the storm, right? Yeah, because the storm hit in the upper Michigan and Minnesota rather. Everyone took off, but I hung out, and on Sunday I just went for a walk around. I did a good walk around Lake Geneva, like not around the whole thing, of course, but took some time and like a couple hour walk around the lake, one direction and the other. Had lunch, hung out, slept in. It was cold as, but it's a nice little town to walk around. I had dreams of like, oh, it'd be so much fun. I was like, if I was super rich, I'd buy one of those mansions, and have host like Gary Con after party or like a pre-funk party where everyone could show up like the week before Gary Con or a couple days, and if I had a big enough, so I was super rich, we had a big house, and everyone could stay there. So I was daydreaming about that, about winning the lottery. Being able to do that. Yeah, I remember Dave left like Sunday at midnight or something like that. I remember that. Okay. Maybe I'll do a full tile in white. Full corner, I mean, full section. Okay, man, check on him. I'll make another beer. Him or her. Thanks to the rest of you for being here too. We're just Scottish Jeff and I are just chatting about D&D. Gary Con, reliving Gary Con glory from this year. There's that. Got one more set of 4 tiles. And for these 4 to paint. I mean, well then it's going to be washing. God, I got so many friggin' tiles here. It's going to be washing. Once done. Okay. Gosh. I'm going to use the facilities. And I'll be right back, okay? Hang tight. All right, I'm back too. Got a whole table full of tiles here. It's just insane. But my last 4 tiles. And gosh, yeah. I think I need some room here. Last 4 tiles just to paint, and then I'm going to put Agrax Earthshade across all these guys. Then I'll probably hair dryer them all, so I can then dry brush them. Then, yeah, we'll see. But this is Sunday midday in New Zealand. Actually, right now it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Normally we play Grok-based D&D on the table at this time, but player sickness and player overseasness. Some of our players are overseas for some stuff. Necessitated no D&D today, so I decided I would still do D&D stuff and get some tiles painted. Bat Dragon Games, Cavern tiles. I should also drink my typical Sunday D&D allotment of beer. So I'm doing that too. And there. Okay. The last one. I need to put some tiles over here and get myself some more room. Put guitar right here. Alright. I'm probably gonna doing tiles is only that hard. Watch you do it. It is time consuming. I tried to think about it too much. No, this is a lager. It's just it's a nice beer. It's a basic American IPA. Here it's called Yakima Monster. Yeah. Oh, APA. That's what's an APA? American. Oh, Now, so New Zealanders, they have a certain sense of humor, right? So as you know, Yakima. Well, maybe you don't know, but Yakima's in Washington State. So Yakima area is a big hop growing region. Yeah, Yakima's in Washington State, exactly. So this is called Yakima Monster. Although some people here don't, they say Yakima, which always throws me off. Anyways. Oh, I hesitate to even put this up here, but I'm going to show you what it says on the can. What does it say there? It says, I can read it in the camera. But what it says, it sounds Japanese, but it's as American as having a BMI of 32. The Yakima Valley in Washington State, situated in the top left corner. Yeah, so merciless ribbing of Americans. Or Yanks, as they're called here. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah, I guess. Oh, no, but it is no body mass index. You know how fat you are. And I guess a 32 is high. I don't know. I think my BMI is 24. That's because my watch tells me that. But yeah, it's American is having a BMI of 32. Pretty cruel to the Americans, I must say, of which I am one. Yeah, so it's got. I guess it's got kind of a, Statue of Liberty hand holding up the torch of liberty, the light of liberty, but really it's a big hop cone in a graveyard. Yeah, don't take offense. Do this. Okay. Just these last four. Good beer, though. Beer here is expensive, though, like many things. Body mass index. Oh, is it? Okay, okay. It's kind of obese from the BMI weight size categories. Yeesh. Unless you're 9 feet tall. I guess that's yeah. That's no. It's like it's some kind of index of your height and weight, right? So. I'm gonna do a bunch of bits on this one. Do this over here. Oh, my wife is home. Here, open the door. I'm sorry, did you say BT as in beat? Oh. Oh. That's like paint. Well, yeah, it's because we're painting. How's it walk? Nice.
Good brunch for you over there. Just wanted to be my mom.
Yeah. Be nice. Be nice to have a mom who was there, who was always cooking food, do your laundry.
I learned something today though. She showed me, and I didn't realize this. Her sister. Sorry, are you in a conversation with me?
Nope. If I am, I'm talking.
Her sister Yvonne passed away last year, and
Maybe you should talk. Oh, fuck. I was on mute. Nice night, Jeff. Have a good one. Wash that humidity sweat off your bod. See you, man. Almost done with my tiles. Okay. How long am I doing this tonight? Only 2 hours. Yeah. At least another hour or so. Painting. Might do more in these tiles. Might do something else. Yeah, Burt numbers are good paint. It's nice. Okay. Still says my stream is unstable. I just can't imagine that it is. Maybe if I refresh that page. See what that does. See, my stream still says unstable. Just refreshing the stream. Man, no, it does say it's unstable. Huh. That's crazy. It doesn't... and this says 0 unstable events. Let's go. Anyways, people seem to be able to watch, so glad you're all here. It's New Zealand Sunday. Normally we're playing D&D at this time, but hi, folks. I got lots of brown left, so let me get rid of this brown. Well, I gotta. More brown, more brown. So what game can I run for J. Scott's virtual Greyhawk Con? That's a good... Let's just do some Caves of Chaos stuff. One kind of knows that. How could I modify it so? I could do. I could do random caves of chaos, where there's the normal setup, but then every room we go into, we randomly roll to see what's in there. That could be good. Chaos, caves of chaos. That's pretty good. I might do that. I have to have the full map, though. What level would I make them? That might be kind of interesting to do. Chaos, Kids of Chaos. I like it. I'm gonna do that, seriously. Okay. All the tiles are there. I think I'm gonna now wash them in Agrax Sunshade. So, put that there and that there. I'm just gonna cover up my palette. Woof. Okay. Start with the driest stuff. The driest stuff, which is up here. Not that one. That one's kind of wet. Those are these. Dry. Wet. Look at it and see. Bit of dry. Wet, wet. Dry. Dry, dry. Yeah, dry. 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 Those all dry. Which. Okay. The ones that are more wet, I'm gonna put over here. I'm gonna do the dry ones first with Agrax, and then I'll move on to. Okay. Then I'll move on to. But I need a place to put all these in. Over there. Need an alternate work mat. This one. You can put them on this. Put my palette aside. Outside for a minute, and I will turn the volume up in my headphones a little bit, and yeah, we're gonna now Agrax Earthshade the motherfucking hell out of these things. And here's an open Agrax. I don't know if it's open or not actually. Nuln. Brilliant, Reekland, Nuln. Doesn't matter. I go see shit. Water, so I'll just pull it out. I'm gonna use my big brush for Agraxing. I'll Agrax, then put over here, and we'll be good to go. Okay, I got these guys. These are our test pieces. Kind of move them out of the way. Pardon me. Okay. Feast of Agraxine now. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday night or Sunday, wherever you are. In the east coast of North America, it's about 11:30 at night, I think. Here in New Zealand, it's Sunday at 2:30 in the afternoon. Do some more painting for a while. Oh no, it's not 2:30, it's 3:40. Happy to have you here. Normally we're playing D&D right now in our Grok-based Abyssal campaign. You can go there and check it out. But now we're going to get our fingers dirty and Agrax a shit ton of tiles. Oh goodness. 30 some odd tiles here. Nice addition. Going on, so he's got Agrax. The fuck out of them all. This water tile I'm a little more careful with. Actually, I'm using my other brush for that. Okay, tile 1 done. It's going to be much faster. Right here. Oh, my fingers are going to be bladed till my fingers bled. My fingers are going to be brown. I have to go buy some more Agrax this week. This is going to use a big chunk of it. Pretty fast though. It's pretty fast to paint Agrax these guys. So, yeah. Then I'll hair dryer them and then we'll Eldar flesh them with dry brushing. We'll be good to go. Aside from a spray coat, rattle can coat of matte clear coat to toughen them up. Which I do that, toughen them up. I use a lot of Agrax. I don't worry about... Hey, Galaxy Systems. Hello, hello, hello. I don't worry about being economical in this stuff. Take me too long to worry about that. Galaxy, how you doing? We have some players who are sick and some players who are overseas today, so not doing our normal Sunday Greyhawk based campaign. Instead, we're painting tiles. I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? We talked last was Wednesday. I was in Nelson, top of the South Island, New Zealand. You were saying you're trying to get a new campaign going, a new game going, right? What happened to the last one? Those of you out there, not that many, but those of you who are out there, you should know that Galaxy Systems designed that emote right there. How's that? For me, how's that for nice? It's pretty quick to go through these tiles once I've got all the painting done. Struggling to find a campaign to join. So the last one, you don't have a consistent set of friends you play with. You guys play online. And I play in person, and we have had the same people through various campaigns for, I don't know, 7 years now. But I'm assuming you don't have that kind of. Oh, the mini painting one. I keep forgetting about the mini painting. Seriously, down the Discord, where is that in the Discord channel? Seriously, I forgot about that. You reminded me last time. I probably got it and looked at it and then didn't do anything with it, and then notifications gone because I looked at the message and then I forgot. Let's keep forgetting. Indeed. Oh, direct. Okay. Jesus Christ. Look at that right now, really quickly. It's Leo. What's Leo doing? Oh. Okay. Okay. There it is. The mini. Okay, let me save that image, and I'll put it in downloads there, and hopefully I remember to look at that tonight. Okay, so you're right. See that? Yeah, got it. Second level. You had to leave the 2 you were in because it got new hours at work and they couldn't. Yeah, okay, that does happen. There is spilled aggregate. There's life occurs. Yeah, life occurs. That's all right. So Galaxy, were all your games, were they always online? So it should be. I mean, there's lots of online stuff. So, are you a game master DM? I can't remember. I think you. Can't remember honestly. But if you are so, most people are players, and most players want people to DM for them. So that would be one way to, right? Okay, that's fine. Not your thing. Not everyone's thing. Awesome. Yeah, it's something kind of harder, right? Well, it's certainly more harder to get a game if you're a player, not a DM, because the ratio is just different, right? Players to DMs. Well, it'll happen. I reckon. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 tiles done. I have 30 some. 1/3 of the way through. clean a brush off here. 1/3 of the way through it. Gosh, this is a 4-hour job doing. Let's see. I'll count how many tiles I've done after the end of this and how long it's taken me, and then we'll know. For cavern tiles, how long it takes me to do this. Not huge. But indeed, we'll see. Gosh, that's a lot of paint. I do use a lot of paint. Like I said, it's just easier. Well, Galaxy, maybe people at work want to play. Maybe, I mean, it's hard because no one wants to take on a beginner, which I am. I only got really like it with the DM. The 2 games I was in. SCS Romance. So 2 campaigns or 2 games? Just 2 sessions or 2... Well, are you sure people don't want to take... I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I mean... Sorry about that. I know you say you don't like DMing, but maybe give DMing another try and attract players that way, and then you'll have a group of people who play, and you can maybe transition from DMing to playing with that people with the group. You can say let's I'll DM to get us going, but then I would like to trade off, share the load, as it were. Just an idea. Tiles. Do 2 more and then take a drink. You guys played for about 6-7 months, and they're for 2. Oh, okay, that's fine. You're not a newbie with 9 months of playing under your belt in camp. I would say you're not a newbie. I wouldn't describe yourself as that, right? It does take practice, though. I assume I'm kind of an average DM, but I don't know. Maybe a touch above average. Go to cons. Another avenue of getting game time in, right? Are there any friendly local game stores in your area you can go to for, weekly open events kind of thing? Any of that? I don't know where you are in Aussie, but that's fine. That's fine. But still, you've been doing it for months, so even as a slow learner, hopefully people out there will, well, D&D's not a competition, in my mind. D&D's a time for people to get together and enjoy themselves, each other's company. That's another thing. I mean, normally, the best D&D is D&D you play with your friends. That are not just your friends because you play D&D together, but you guys are friends anyways, right? So, probably the best kind of D&D. Okay, I have to allow that. Sure, you live in nowhere. Well, online it is then, huh? Online is your option. Well, you could do more streaming. You could have, say, playing Baldur's Gate, perhaps, maybe, or other D&D games, or just try to do more of that online stuff. I guess your only option. Do more other kinds of online Dungeons and Dragons kinds of things, and maybe build up a little bit of community that way. Just kind of guessing. Some options for you. Okay, I'm out now. And move some stuff around here. These guys are pretty dry. There's a drying. Okay. Woof. Yeah. Move that over there. Right. We're getting there. That's an American term. When I was a kid, I guess it's which is a while ago. I guess it's an acceptable Aussie term as well. Okay. I'm gonna hopefully get a Shadow Dart game going. These next couple weeks, which I might stream occasionally with some of my regular D&D players. We'll start playing Shadow Dark, a series of one-shots just for some little bit of change up. But if you're out there and you want to see our current Bissell campaign, Greyhawk that is, go there to our World Anvil homepage that I've maintained, and all of our session reports and kind of character summaries and maps and all kinds of good stuff on that website. You may access for free, although I know that unless you're pay a subscription fee, there's ads on it, and the ads can be kind of obtrusive. But you know, that's the world we live in. So I'm gonna finish these painting these, whatever, washing these tiles here. Not too long, not too much longer. Almost done with that. Like I said, people are ill today and overseas, so we didn't have our normal Greyhawk campaign. I am really confident that next weekend we will return live, and we'll be all good. That's my confidence. Washing really gets my fingers dirty. Man, I use a lot of Agrax too. Lord. I'm not shy about slopping it on. Not shy with it. Okay. Another 10 minutes of washing tiles. Maybe I'll do a bit of everything. Maybe after I stream here, maybe I'll play some Baldur's Gate 3. Just to get the whole raft and then do some Shadow Dark prep. The whole raft of D&D stuff in today. Who knows? Why not? We'll see how it goes. Hope you viewers, Galaxy Systems, and others doing well out there in the world. Gotta take Galaxy Systems mini painting emote. Get that out here. Yeah, getting there. I'm looking at my tiles over here, so yeah, they look decent-ish. Guess. Maybe too much color in them. Too many tile pieces. Too much paint, but whatever. Okay, we'll definitely spend the rest of the week painting doing walls. That's walls. Give me 10 walls. Alright, last set. We got 6, 7, 8. Last 8 tiles to wash. Yeah, I did do actually a lot of painting of the topography in these tiles, more so than I think other paint set. Other times I've sat down with this, so hopefully these guys who are really heavily painted will blend in with the others that aren't as painted as much. They will. That's hopefully what we'll see happen. Definitely gotta go buy some more Agrax. Five more to go. 5 more to go. Been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Oh, this one's still a bit wet, actually. Or fucking out. following. People have raided me. Huh. I like the way they've set up the raid thing now. Sorry. Damn it. Ah, fuck. Jesus. God. Never mind. Let's get ahead of myself. We're still painting here. We're still good. Viewers, thanks for being here. Normally, on Sundays, this time in New Zealand, we're playing D&D around the table, live with our terrain and minis and our Greyhawk-based campaign set in the state of Bissell in the Sheldamar Valley. Right now, players are moving forward towards Lost Cabin and SoCan. We had some player sickness and players overseas this weekend, so we had to delay our session. We should be back next weekend at this time. And because of that delay, I decided to paint some tiles. That's what we're doing here. Thank you for being here. Oof, that's all paint. A lot of wash, rather. These tiles will hopefully make an appearance in our Lost Caverns of SoCan. That's why I'm doing cavern tiles. Well, I have cavern tiles, but I need more. And I've transitioned from a previous manufacturer, OpenLock, to Fat Dragon Games cavern tiles. I just like it better. So, trying to get a lot of Fat Dragon Games tiles done whenever I can, along with my other printing responsibilities. Gamescape 3D stuff. The Ruined Citadel is behind me over my right shoulder. That over there. I'm now printing a Gamescape 3D Keep, which is awesome. Last tile right there. Cavern tile of this massive set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17. 17 and 8 is 25, and there's 28, and there is 28 and 33 tiles I'm doing here today. Okay, the last tile to be washed there. And I use like a pot of Agrax there with that. Wow, was a lot. I'm really happy to be here with everyone. I may bow out now. I think I'll let these dry. I may hair dryer them in a bit, and then do some dry brushing and whatnot. If we were to raid into somebody, who should we raid into? Get rid of that. Oh no, let's do who I'm following. What do we got here? Silver Fox. They've been up. Robert Hartley. Yeah, he's been up for 7 hours. Down to Die. Those guys are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Bones are dice actors. The guys are Germany. Little Bones. She's playing spooky games. Kierkegaard, Rift Tracks, whatever. Hero Zone. They're doing card games with friends. Gary Smokesoak, Winter's Tales. Yeah. Just, I don't even know I play with her. Let's raid into. Take a couple of viewers into Hero Zone, huh? Shall we please? Just a few of you here. Let's go into Hero Zone. Matty Morg's over in Sandusky, Ohio. Make sure he's doing stuff. He's playing board games. Well, he's playing board games. Maybe someone's doing D&D or painting. Let's look at someone who's doing D&D or painting. Again, Archmage Freya. Robert Hartley, nah. He doesn't know who I am, even though I again helped him out. Coffee Cat and Cobb Derb is playing with Coffee Cat. They're playing DDL 5e. Coffee Cat Presents. Let's see if they're still doing something. We can go into Coffee Cat. They are. Ha! They're playing D&D. Let's go into Coffee Cat. All right. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you all next time. It's gonna countdown 4, 5. Okay, just a couple viewers. Please stay and go into there, and we'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. See you next time.